car door closes. Turn here, not that way. God, do you even know this city? Marcus said nothing. His hand stayed steady on the wheel. He'd heard worse than this before 9 in the morning. Alexis Cole had never once asked her driver's name in the year he'd worked for her family. To her, he was furniture that happened to move. You've been driving for us, what, a year? And you still don't know the fast route to the club. Traffic's bad on Michigan, Marcus said. This way's 4 minutes faster. She wasn't listening. She rarely was. Do you like this job? She asked, half smiling at her phone. Driving people like me around? It's a job, he said. That was the whole answer he gave her. It was the only one she deserved, and the only one he had energy to spare. He says it's a job, she laughed to a friend on speakerphone. Can you imagine having a life where that's the whole answer? Marcus's eyes flicked to the mirror. Nothing showed on his face. Nothing ever did. What Alexis never knew, never asked, was that Marcus had spent 6 years in the Army before this. Logistics, security, the kind of training that doesn't announce itself until it's needed. He took this job for one reason. His mother was sick, and the pay covered her treatment. She say something again? Gloria, the housekeeper, asked him over lunch. Nothing new, Marcus said. You could push back. Job pays for Mom's treatment, he said. I don't need her to like me. I need the paycheck. He said it without bitterness. He'd already decided, a long time ago, what mattered and what didn't. Alexis Cole's opinion of him did not make the list. A week later, dressed for a gala, Alexis sat in the back seat, scrolling her phone, not paying attention to anything outside the window. Marcus was paying attention to everything. A car had been behind them for 3 turns in a row. Too close. Too patient. Ms. Cole, he said, quiet and controlled. I need you to put your seatbelt on and stay low if I tell you to. What are you talking about? Just do it. Something in his voice. Flat. Certain. The voice of a man who has said this before and been right. Made her look at him for the first time all night. A black SUV cut across 2 lanes, boxing them toward the shoulder. Marcus didn't panic. He never had time to panic. That part of him had been trained out years ago. He braked hard, cut the wheel, used the other car's own momentum against it instead of colliding with it. Alexis screamed, grabbed the door handle like it could save her. What is happening? Stay down. A second vehicle appeared ahead. Marcus read it in half a second and took an exit ramp at a speed the car was never built for. Tires screaming. Alexis's knuckles white against the seat. The car stopped hard behind a maintenance building. Engine off. Lights off. Marcus was out of his seatbelt before the car had even settled, already scanning the tree line. They'll check this road in under 2 minutes, he said. We move now. He got her out, kept his body between her and the open road without making a show of it. No speeches, no heroics, just positioning. The kind of thing a man only knows how to do if he's done it before, more than once, when it mattered. Alexis stared at him like she was seeing a stranger for the first time. You're not just a driver, she said. He was already scanning the tree line again. I was never just a driver, he said. You just never asked. The 2 men who tried to take her were in custody by midnight. Sloppy, easily identified, because Marcus had given police their plate and description 3 full turns before Alexis had even noticed anything was wrong. Her father arrived, shook Marcus's hand too hard, already calculating a bonus, a raise, A story he'd tell the board. Whatever you want, Richard Cole said. Name it. I just want to go home and check on my mother, Marcus said quietly. She's sick. That's why I took this job in the first place. Richard blinked. He hadn't known that. Nobody had. The same car, the same streets. But this time, Alexis sat up front, not in the back, not above him, just beside him. I don't even know your last name, she said. Webb, he said. Marcus Webb. She was quiet for a moment. I'm sorry, she said. For all of it. You don't have to apologize, he said. Not unkindly, just honest. You just have to actually see people now. That's the whole thing. She looked out the window. Same city. Same streets she'd driven 1,000 times without noticing anything. But this time, she was looking at them differently. No music swell. No dramatic embrace. Just two people who finally saw each other clearly.